And we are live. Just wait for people to come in. No moon again. Too much cloud. Too much cloud. Too much fucking cloud covering the moon. Yeah, there is too much bloody cloud covering the moon. Too much bloody cloud. Too much bloody cloud. Way too bloody much cloud covering the moon. Way too much cloud covering the moon. Oh, Joel Selector inside the place. Hold on, mate. Let me rustle you up. Let me rustle you up. You know what? Find out where my magnifying glass was. I left it back, caterpillars. Left it back, caterpillars. To have a look at the caterpillars. I'll do a shit northern accent, don't I? Anyway, settings. Oh shit, it's not settings, is it? Or is it? Oh god, guests. Of course, it's guests. Copy. And then more. Post a comment. There is your doorway. My back. Still hurting. Not as bad, but it's still hurting. Like even sometimes, Marge, welcome by the way. I was standing talking to Kelly over by the window earlier because she had to come over because her car's just been repaired, and Mum and Dad brought the car over so she can carry on to her next job. While I'm on the subject of Kelly doing work, Joel, in a couple of weeks' time, Kelly's going to be making her way over down by you, over at Hull. She's going to Hull in 2 weeks to go and work over by you. Not sure if I'm going to be able to make it over there, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I was standing there at the window earlier talking to Kel, and I turned suddenly, man, and I got this shooting pain up my back, Marge, and I couldn't straighten my back out. And the more I tried to straighten my back out and reach up like that, because it was instinctive for me to do that, thinking it would straighten my spine up, it just made the pain a little bit worse for some reason. But I get that every now. I can feel it now. I can feel it now, and I know. See, I wasn't able to even do that yesterday too well. But it's right on my coccyx, right on the coccyx, right at the bottom of the spine. It's like where you've got the ball at the end before it goes into like where you've got the remnants of a tail, and you can feel the pressure right there. And when I turn slightly, it's like oh, and then if I go to lift up and sit up, man, there's lightning bolt straight up my spine. Only like halfway up my spine, but my God, does it pinch. Here, Seven's caught another one. How you doing, Seven? Benton. Julie. Oh, oh, sorry, Joel. I left him waiting in the back room, mate. Here you go, freedom. Benton, Colin, Joel. Come in, Joel. Benton, Colin, Joel. Come in, Joel.
Same one watching it. As I was watching it, same one to me. So what you want to watch? I know. It's fucked up for me. No, it's not even letting me go and chat that.
You mean you cannot hear me?
Same one watching, look.
I see you. You see me?
Watch, one watching.
You not see me. Oh dear.
Oh, because Margaret's in that. I know what I'm saying. It's saying for watching. If you watch it, look, it says for watching started 4 minutes. Yeah,
Oh, he's gone. Well, while they're sorting that out, let's catch up on the messages. So we've got 7. We've got Margaret. I don't know what's going on there with Joel. Seems to be having some trouble. Oi, Dave. How are you? How are we? Should we check in? He's watching Daisy as well. No, that's no problem, Dave. No problem, Dave. When I can afford it, you know. When I can afford it, and I can afford it, so don't worry about it. You know, it's no biggie. You know, when you consider all those bloody 50s and 20s and 10s and 17s I was giving, yeah, and to be fair, I couldn't afford it. You know, hurts to say, but it's true that you probably deserve it more. What more can I say? And I think others would agree. When you go to bed, put cushion. And I have been, Marge. I have been doing that. I've been putting it between my knees. I've been doing exactly. I instinctively do it. I instinctively do it. Put cushion behind for support. Now you see, I don't do that. You know why? A cushion, no matter if my back is hurting or not, a cushion behind my back irritates the out of me. I'm sorry, but it does. It does. It doesn't matter whether my back is hurting, and I understand it's probably good for me, but it's irritating. So that's why Kelly hates it when I come round to her sometimes, and I've rearranged her sofa because she's got one of these long L-shaped sofas, and it's littered with God knows how many cushions. So you'll know where I've sat in the lounge because it'll just be one seat at the end of the sofa, at the end of the couch, with no cushions whatsoever, so that I can lie back, laid back. Yeah. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Oh shit. But yeah, it locks up sometimes. That was a bad one. Yeah, I forget sometimes. That was shall we say karma or whatever you want to call it for showing off there. But Jesus. Don't like cushions behind my back, Marge. I just can't do it. I appreciate you caring for me and giving me this information. Do you know of any other painkillers that can help core nerve pain? Because it's easing the achy pain, in any information and tensing up of the muscles, but I need something to get rid of the core pain, the shock. You know what I mean? Because ibuprofen does not seem to be doing it. I thought it would, but it's not doing enough. It's not doing enough for me. And they're 400 milligram or 500 milligram ibuprofens as well. And I've took 2 of the buggers, waited 4 hours, and then took another 2. And yeah, it, like I say, it got rid of some of the pain, but it's not getting rid of the core pain. I want to be confident that I can just get on with my work and not have any shock pain, because it's horrible when you get the shock. Oh yeah, shaved that off earlier, man. That's gone. And look, you can still see the TV on YouTube literally straight after Dave's Waffle House. I ain't switched the TV off yet, or disconnected my phone from the TV. I just left it. Well, please, no, mate. You don't have to super chat me to be part of it, mate. I know that. I know that, mate. Come on. But what can I say, mate? You're a great guy. You make me laugh. You make all of us laugh. You're a fantastic guy. Me and Joel was only talking earlier about me, Adam, Joel, Julie, Kelly, you, and maybe a few others. One of the days, all getting a get together and having a cracking time somewhere. You know what I mean? Cracking time somewhere. Now, wouldn't that be nice? Because that is definitely the future, the way forward, right? And yeah, that's the way it should be. And well, you know, like any other guys that have, men or women, to be honest with you, the women that I do like watching, don't really talk to them in the comments, to be honest with you. But I ain't really got much to say. I just like watching the content. But you know, like Bruce and that people that have really drawn me in and rocked my world, and you know, I mean, Seven. I've only just started watching him recently, and I want to get more into talking to him. And if he had a bloody super chat option, man, he'd definitely be getting some credit off me as well, man, because he well deserves it as well. Not again that he would expect it or anything like that, man. But I'm a giving person, right? I'm a sharing person. I'm not greedy. And yeah, I was doing it beyond my means when it was with Bruce, but I thought Bruce was amazing. I still do think he's amazing. You know, um, and you fit that same sort of criteria, Dave. You're a great fucking bloke. You're amazing. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure over the last couple of years or so, I've gave Super Dave some super chats as well, and maybe a few other people. But people that really draw me in, it doesn't matter whether they're waffling or they've got really fucking interesting stuff to talk about, right? If you draw me in and I can get on with you and have a laugh, and that's all that fucking matters, you know what I mean? As well as having all this in common, truthers and all that, then you know what? If I can give it, I'll give it. And if I don't feel you deserve it, I'm obviously not going to give it you. But you obviously are one of them people that I hold close to my heart in the community of this whole YouTube thing and whatnot. Sorry, I was going to say Facebook then. But, and yeah, um, you know, what more can I say, man? You're a great bloke, Dave, and I think you deserve it. I really do. And you don't have to worry about me. You know, if I honestly, if I think I can't really afford it, then I won't. Right. Um, but you know, I gave it, yeah, because I want to help, and I don't know who's doing it and what the hell's going on with YouTube and all that sort of thing, because we're all sort of experiencing some dodgy shite right now when it comes to YouTube, right? But I hated it when Bruce was saying he was losing God knows how many subscribers. I've since the bullshit watched my subscribers go up, go down. First they went down, obviously, naturally. Cross fingers, thank God. As soon as he started calling me a troll, it didn't go down as much as I thought it was gonna, because of the negativity I was getting off other people straight away. I thought I was going to get a shitload because, honestly, like other people pointed out to me, a good majority, and honestly, yeah, a good majority of my subs are from Bruce's channel. Yeah. So I expected a shitload of people to go and leave me with like about, I don't know, anywhere between 50 to 150 people, right? Now, I had at the time, before someone went, oh, Bruce, look at this, look what Peter's doing, right? And then Bruce did what he did. I had like about 250, I think it was like 260 something subs. And then I lost six subs. And then I lost a few more. It's currently, a few days ago, I watched it stay at 152. Then it went down to 151. So some person in the last few days decided to unsubscribe me. Then it's recently gone up to 151 because I've got a new sub thanks to Dave's channel. Someone's obviously, like, you know, or somebody else anyway. It might even be Seven Spalding that's brought that person over. I don't know, but anyway. Oh, Kelly's messaged me. I'm just going to check this out. I'm just going to try and check this message out if I can. Okay. Kelly's just made it to a hotel. I'll say, well, please no, mate. You don't have to super chat me to put to be part of the one. It's honestly, it's not that. It's not that, man. It's not that. Like I say, I'm a giving person. I try my best to do good and mean well. Yeah. Oh, he's having problems. Is he still there? You know what? I forgot all about him. Let's see if he's still there. Joel, can you hear me? Are you there? Joel? Julie?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, that was the time delay, that one. No, I've got to wait for that.
It's doing I don't know what's happening, Pete. Can you? God knows what's happening.
I know I can hear you and you can clearly hear me, but after I've said something, there's like a few seconds go by till you can hear me again.
I can now.
Is it working?
He's back on. Is he, Joe?
Right, I must have fixed it then.
Easy, bro. Crazy, man.
Yeah, I've got my fucking French plats in, mate. Yeah.
Well, we've got to sort this time delay thing out, man. Hold on.
Can you hear me? Yeah, turn your volume down, Joe.
You on it?
It's all fucked up again, isn't it?
Has it come back on?
Well, let's go. Yeah, I need to get. I have to go on my phone.
Has that sorted the time delay out?
Yeah, Pete.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can you read me over?
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah. Over.
Yeah, we're good to go, mate. How are you?
I'm buzzing because internet was good. At first, we come on and that, so first to like and first to put
No,
in the
yeah, I could
chat.
see you, but you just couldn't hear me for some reason. I don't know what.
And blocky and that, it all froze up. So
Weird.
I think I've sorted it now, hopefully. If it cocks up, what I'm going to do is, because I'm on my tablet and that, I'll go on phone, it's better on phone and that. Let's check my battery on it. Yeah, it should be alright. I'm thinking I might go in Millennium Falcon and that for 5 minutes. But how's everybody anyway? Margaret,
Yo,
David,
you know what? I've got to look up. I've got to check the
no
thingy.
chat. I'm like a blind man on a galloping horse, or a blind man. I'll get phone sorted.
But this is, man, sorry, people.
Yeah.
Little Wing. Welcome, Little Wing. Hello, Welshie. Seven's here. Dave's here. Oh, Little Wing. Hoax.
I forgot my bloody cigars.
Thanks for coming on. I really do appreciate having a little get together like this, mate. It's fantastic.
I love it, mate. I love it. This is what it's all about, isn't it? Building a community globally. Yeah. No matter where we are. Safety numbers.
Do you remember earlier, Joel, when we was talking about linking up, man, and it wouldn't be nice to go and see Dave and all that and link up and have a laugh?
Me, mate. More the merrier. See Margaret, kids and that. We'd love to see it. You know what I mean? I'm going to start saying anyway. Maybe next year we'll get something together and that. Maybe go overseas, like, innit? Pop down, see Margaret, get kettle on and that, and have a cup of tea and that. That's if we can come, obviously, Margaret, if you're listening and that, love. Because you're a lovely woman.
She's here somewhere.
You know, I'm not no troll. You're not. Listen, we don't do trolls.
No. Mate, that hurts me. It hurt. It does. I'm not gonna lie, man. It hurts, man, when people try to call me a troll, man. It's like, go away, man. You know what I mean?
I don't mind I've been called all sorts, but that's offensive to me. Really,
it's literally like telling someone to in the face, ain't it? Like literally, it's that hard.
Put it this way, I don't like being like
blindly.
But that's what I'd set me off, mate. I've got a temper, and I'd probably give a fucking uppercut. If you know what I mean? If it were face, not personally, but a troll. If I got face to face and I'm getting ignorant, it's like, oh yeah, boosh. I do that and then ask questions later. That's army, you see.
Right, I had to get all my anger from when I was trying to explain to people that I'm not what people are portraying me to be. When I was going through that period, I just had to crunch all my negativity up and it helped to make me feel better, because otherwise I don't know what I would have done, man. It was so infuriating. I couldn't let it
happen like
that, you know what I mean?
Hey,
say again, mate.
Use your imagination.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Is that your text message?
I've got my 3 chevrons that ranks me sergeant.
Yeah.
Or a drill sergeant. Nickname's Drill Pig. Your worst nightmare. Then it goes, fucking yeah, man. That was me. But I got paid for it and I enjoyed it with my job. But out of that, you know what I mean? It's like when I have duty, it's like, come on, let's have a fucking beer. Sounds fuck. If I didn't do that, I'd get my ass kicked. You leave a button undone, or you're not in your uniform, or you got a whiskey rate, you could end up fucking half a day fucking clean. Court martialed and that. That's how strict it is, mate. They'll come in and rip your fucking shit apart and go, get fucking cleaned up. I said, one of the days, right? I got him up fucking Parade Square. I come up the back of him and I go, I hurting you, son? He went, no, Sergeant. I went, well, I ought to be, because I'm standing in your fucking hair. Now let her come cut! Anyway, enough of that now.
No, did it get a bit like Full Metal Jacket on that kind of tip sometimes?
It was my job, and orders is orders, but I don't work for it. I'm not in. I've retired now.
Jelly donut. Sorry.
it this way, Full Metal Jacket, Private Piles and them, right? I'm a bit like that, dude. Private Piles. I go like that. But I got paid for it with my job, so I signed up for. I stood there with Bible in my hand, right? And I had to read it out and that I've sworn oath to Queen and her country and her successors, right? That I'm this blah 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 blah, yeah. And I got told, you will be going on holiday in next 6 months, and it'll either begin with an A or an I. Well, my holiday began with an A. I went twice. It was that really nice and sunny. Cold on the night though, really cold. Temperature drops on the night. Really cold. Yeah, believe it or not, there you get frost in Afghan on a night. I operated in Kabul. That's all I'm going to say. The main room, front base to Kabul, behind lines. Not to the front line, behind them. Made my butt go a bit sometimes, you know, like that. You know what I mean? I'm in some sticky situations. I'm still here though. You gotta be the best to beat the best, innit? Hey, fuck army, I've done with it. I am me and I will be me. We're here, global open discussions, we're all community, we're all peaceful. Or should be. Yeah, what it is, I've started fucking ding dong with everyone on the street and that. I've been cleaning a bit of mess up really. But we've got it squared up now, so hopefully it should be alright.
Fair play, Joe, hopefully. Fair play, Joe.
I can't see no thing here. No, it's fucking frozen again. Are you there, Pete? Can you hear me, dude? Pete, you've got what you doing? You've gone sideways.
They say fair play, Joe. Chill.
Yeah, well that's it. I've calmed down now. I've had my little hype. I've said my fucking piece and that's it. I hope you all understand me. No, don't take it offensively. I'll do anything for anyone like Pete is. I've got a big heart. I'm a kind person. I look at people. These dicks that get in my way and that, nah, I don't do that shit. Well, I've just been shocked now. And Bobby's went, oh, there's a coke can on the floor. I went, and they went, oh, them boys have probably just done it. I went, wait. I picked it up, and the coke can, mate, were on grass about 3 foot away from a public bin. I picked it up and put it in bin. I go down the beach and I go around picking litter up, me kids, and put it all in bin after people's bin. In fact, I didn't get around to it. I've got on a video to post. I posted one when we're having some fun time on beach on Armed Forces Day. I got my picture took with Mayor. I shook his hand, and me and kids were there, and I had a chat with him, and it was lovely. We had a cup of tea and that. I'm a nice person, believe me, but I don't like bullies. I don't like trolls or bad people. And if you do all bad and you're my friends or family or any good person globally, I will stand up for that person. I will put my life in. I'll take the bullet. I will put myself in front of it. So that's the kind of person I am. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. If I have, I'll get it. You know what I mean? I'm not a greedy person. Greed's route to evil.
Right, thank you, Joel, for getting in the co-pilot here.
Okay, now that's today's lesson ended, and let's get back to reality. How is everyone, and what's everyone been up to? I'm gutted for you last night with Moon, Pete.
It's all right, man. I caught it the night before. And I got quite chuffed because I thought I saw something, you know, but it turned out to be a bird or a bat, so never mind.
Come on. Well, I'm not sure, right? But when I was getting Moon, I don't know if, because like we've been on southwest from where I am, because I'm on east coast and that, right on the seaside. I probably get Moon, the time difference. I'm from Doncaster, which is 75 miles away from where I live now, right? And I could be phoning, talk to my dad and that, and it'll be pitch black here, but it's still daylight over there. But like 15 minutes later, it'll be pitch black there. So there's like a 15-minute time distance. That's only 75 miles. You know what I mean? But you've got to take into terrain, because Doncaster's below sea level. You see, I'm actually I'm about, I think it's about 800 foot or so, maybe 1,000 foot above sea level where we live now. Whereas Doncaster, 1,500 foot below sea level. You know what I mean? Because when I was at school, they said by 2050, Doncaster will become a seaside resort. Because there's a river that comes through and it's called River Don, and that's actually tidal. And in Doncaster Museum, there's a great white shark that they're stuffed or whatever in the museum on Warwick, and that somebody caught it out at River Don.
Wow, how big is that then, Joel? How big did you say that was? Is it quite a big one?
Great white. It's in Doncaster Museum. If you check out the museum, right, and there'll be pictures on it. There's a fucking great white in there. That.
Fuck.
That'll go. River Don. There's even salmon in it. Because further up, there's a thing called Sprotby Falls and that, right? With a big waterfall. But salmon come up that because it got that polluted in the 80s. And I know people don't like her and that, but she's not that bad actually. Margaret Thatcher, right? She said she stopped. The reason why she shut pits down and that was to sit on reserves at coal. Because we know we're going to need it because this shit brewing up there, right? Because carbon, bullshit is carbon, right? I don't know if you all know that, but it is real. Millions of years ago, millenniums ago, and that there were more carbon, and it were hotter than it is now. A lot hotter, and a lot more carbon, and things were a lot bigger, like dinosaurs and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And then something fucking happened, didn't it? So this bullshit with this global warming crap, look, it's just a fucking master plan to get shut. 95% of the population's got to go. Do your maths, right? 8.5 billion, yeah? 95% of that is 5.5 mil globally.
Well, your channel got attacked yesterday. Wow. Carry on, Joel. Sorry.
Oh, you know that airplane you on about, circling around?
Yeah, you got anything?
That with police.
For sure.
Got them over here doing same airplane.
Same plane.
It's a twin engine Cessna.
Yeah. You see, it didn't look like a Cessna. Well, I suppose it kind of does, but I'm not used to seeing a Cessna with jet engines either side of the fucking thing like that.
Fellas, they've got 6 cylinder.
To find out what it was.
I know exactly what airplane it is. They've got a 6-cylinder, but you know, like a Porsche engine.
Yeah. Well, it did. You know what attracted me? You know what attracted me, Joel, to know that it was even out there. It was closer to my block when it was first flying around in rings, and I didn't get a chance to get it when it was close. I honest to God, I thought it was an Atlas. I thought it was an A400 Atlas because it was going. And I ran outside. That's got to be military. Whatever it is. I look out there, and it's this bloody little plane just going round and round in circles. And every time the sun was catching it, it was just glowing this, I don't know, like a mustardy kind of colour. I don't know what it was.
Yellow and blue.
Yeah.
Under wing, it'll say G-S4, whatever, code under wing. It's police. If it's yellow and blue, it's police. And the reason why they use them is because they can use them and maintain them a lot cheaper than an helicopter, and they can stay in air a lot longer, whereas an helicopter can't.
I wonder why that was. It was circling literally in the flight path of where all the planes come into land.
One of them on a range on a full tank, it could do 1,500 miles.
Yes, my channel attacked yesterday.
Maximum warm engine up and all that, right? On helicopters. Well, I know you've got warm engine up, otherwise that's finished, isn't it? Basically. But it was, you know, them helicopters what they use and that you're talking, they're pushing it on an hour.
Was they hurling abuse, Welshie? Was that what they was doing, leaving nasty comments, or was they doing trolling in, you know, I don't suppose it really matters.
While that plane circling around, they're looking for somebody, something gone off and that maybe.
For sure, Joel. Yeah. I don't know who or what though. I was scratching my head trying to figure it out.
Somebody on the run.
Possibly. But like I was going to say, it didn't make sense because we've always got a helicopter, a police helicopter, always taking off from the airport and it goes in a northwest direction. Sometimes it will leave and go northeast, but usually it comes straight over it and goes sort of north. For some reason, I don't know. Like literally when Kelly's mum and dad got here, it flew right over the top of our heads, right over the top. And it's low. It's like about 200 foot in the sky, 250 foot, something like that. It ain't that. It ain't that
You know, when
high in the sky like that.
You cover a lot of ground and see down a lot, but they've got camera equipment and everything and that. They can see
I
if
know.
you can
I noticed that about that plane. If you look on the underside, there's some gadgets under there, aren't there? Have you seen it?
They're cameras.
I zoomed right in on it, and I was like, they're looking for something for sure because they've got crap underneath that plane.
No, I've got police force. Right, I've been army. I've seen lots of military equipment, and including planes and helicopters and that. And
you've got on the right track. Yes,
technology you would not believe. Right? Hopefully, it's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. Listen, they know. Listen, they know what you're doing before you even know what you're going to do. Before you even thought what you're going to do, they know what you're going to do. Half your thoughts in your head are what they're putting in it. 5G, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Using 5G in 50s. Military, it was built by military. US and British in 1954. They were using it. Get your heads around that. That ain't BS. Might get into trouble for saying this, but I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. What are they going to do to me? What are they going to do?
Randomly, I just thought of this year. How's your crabs doing in that little bucket you got? Are they all right?
They're greedy and they keep scrapping.
Still got them, blimey.
Yeah, you want me to get them out?
No, you don't have to do that. I was just wondering how they're doing, that's all.
Watch it bite me if you want.
Mate, I went to, where was it now? I went to Court and Lowestoft, and when the tide went out, there was a load of rocks that you can't quite see them because when the tide comes in, they're just covered by the sea and the wave. But when the tide goes right out, you can see all these big, massive boulders, and some of them have got craters in where the sea sits inside these craters as little pools. And I went right under this rock where the sea had wore it all the way around. And I went deep underneath it, yeah. I shouldn't have really because you never know when that thing's going to capsize down on you. I was like about 16 at the time, and I went right under there, and I found these crabs that were wedging themselves right underneath. As big as my hand, and I put it up. It was lifting its claws up like that, trying to get me while I was holding it by its round its shell and body. And as soon as I went to put it in my hand while its claws are like that, it instinctively put its claws down like that and pinched the palm of my hand. Oh my God, I was that hurt, that did. So ever since I've seen crabs now, no matter how big they are, I'm very hesitant to want to pick them up as much as I really want to do that when I go crabbing because I love crabbing.
You know, they're bloody strong, you know. Crabs and that. Even them little tiddly ones, they're like when the legs, you know, like the legs and that, when they grab on you can feel it, and they're bloody strong for, you know what I mean? Well, listen,
pretty cool.
Always get your finger or your thumb, and it'll be off straight away. A bit like this, look, right? Right, this is what happens, look, you see that, right? Woo, woo,
yeah.
Woo. They look like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, they're bloody strong.
The words can, because I was going to use I was going to say a very similar thing in a recording back when the shit was going down, Marge. I was going to say, look, sticks and stones, yeah. But at the end of the day, I think honestly, we both got hurt to a certain extent, but
it upset me that if you're on about
caution, didn't it, on his part? Oh well.
Since I said I'm not having nothing to do with him, my hand. I don't even snoop, lurk, or whatever it's called, or troll.
Yeah.
I've just gone, Alex, if that's what you think, shit to you, wanker. But I do like the guy, but he's fucking lost plot, hasn't
He fucking has, man. I'm sorry, but he has. I never even knew that he had that side to him until this happened. And it's unfortunate it's happened to me, of all people.
Never underestimate people, mate. Never underestimate people. I've seen it. I've seen all walks of life. But there's a lot of good people out there. But sometimes they're afraid. And I feel for them. And that's where I will speak up. You know what I mean? I don't like bullies or meanies and that. I mean, I've had everything. I've been blown.
Canadian ass. Remember, I love Marge for that.
You know what I mean? To be honest with you, the more money I had, the more problems I got. The less money I've got, the less problems I've had. The more money. Well, I've had my bank shut down twice. I've had 900 odd quid out of my bank. I'm still at bank now. And they're going, well, you can't have it back. I mean, I've done it to Nigel Farage. And also, as well, a vicar, a reverend, 17 years bank with Yorkshire Building Society. And he's gone in and that and got all the rainbow things. I've got no against nobody, right? Well, he says, well, look, really, I've got nothing against it, but you should be concentrating on doing your job. The bank took all his money and he had hundreds of thousands of pounds. That's a fucking vicar. That other day, check it out. Check it out. It's all over GB News, Andy Gabby Cabby, Funky Prepper, Richard Bogues, it's all of it.
You know that Funky Prepper?
Francis fuck.
I know that Funky Prepper seems to mean well and everything, man, but I'm slowly starting to get suspicious.
He went Royal Marines.
Yeah.
Good lad.
Yeah. He's coming across like that, man, but
he's an ex-Marine, isn't he? He's had some action and all. He was from London originally and that, but he lives in Wales, but I can't tell you. I know where he lives, because I know him, but I will not disclose where he lives. Because our plan is when shit hits fan, which is gonna, we've got 78 months, 8 billions going. We're ready. I hope it don't. I hope I'm wrong. Call me a dickhead if it is. I'll take it on chin. I'm not bothered because I think I'll be going, thank God for that. But if this shit comes right, we next 78 months, 8 billions going, mate.
Thank you, little wing.
Writing's on the wall. We're booked in. It's happening. World's fucked. We've got to get rid of this shit.
It is, people, and I don't know if Watchwoman. I said something to Watchwoman on one of my lives, and I don't think she replied to me. But what do you people think? While I ask this again, yeah, right. Do you ever think that in our lifetime we will ever see the evil on this world coming, like seriously coming to an end? Because we can always constantly keep saying that, look, the same things that I'm hearing, all these truthers that have really got good bloody channels going and a lot of a big community, and they're like, credible people that you want to listen to and you want to hear them, right? And you like hearing because you want to hear it, what they've got to say, and they're always saying like, don't worry, man. The light's gonna win. The light's gonna win. The light's gonna win. And while these people, I'm sorry.
No, good people.
You can tell me, just keep living your life and just crack on with it, and it's all right to do that and just getting on with it, man. But
no, you know what I mean?
I want to see some when the 2020 thing happened and Trump and all that. That was my fucking yes moment. Like a lot of many other people, right? But then when that fucking Biden thing happened and everything started going downhill, and I'm like, what's going on? Right, that was my moment, man, where I could hope to turn around and say to people, you see, things are gonna get good, and thank fucking God, now you motherfuckers can wake the fuck up, right? And then all this shit happened, and then the fucking pandemic is slowly stretching out 2021, 2022, and it's like people are still going, that's going to win, that's going to win, that's going to win. While that's all going on, Russia, fucking this, fires, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And I'm like, are we ever going to ever see anything positively in
It's
my
all state. It
fucking
will
gonna happen, man? Because I've had enough of people saying shit and nothing never fucking happening, man. When is it gonna happen? When am I
I
gonna
was
see anything?
reactors,
I don't want
nuclear
to get too
plants.
stressed over it, man. Has anybody got anything to help me with that? Has
This
anybody
fucking
got me to help me with that, man? Come on.
Russians have all fucking skedaddled. They've fucking gone. They've evacuated it. They're all shut down, right? And they're saying, "Oh well,
Darryl.
Ukraine."
Right, Darryl.
The Ukrainians have done it, right? I know.
Sorry.
I don't trust any of them, right? I don't trust any of them, even Ukraine. Not all of them. There's innocent people in that country, like in every country, right? But these fucks that are in control of that, don't trust them. Don't trust them. They're all hiding in the dumbs, deep underground military.
Beavers
Crabs.
and crabs.
What about a platypus?
Beavers with crabs.
Yeah, be a platypus.
About the duck platypus, man. God.
Yeah. If something's not stabilised,
All those lads from Anunnaki children or whatever they are started experimenting.
I think we're down to about 3 or 4 days before it goes boom because they've shut reactors down and then it's going to go into melt. Basically, it's going to be like another Chernobyl. We're going to have another
I'll
Chernobyl.
call it a platypus.
Platypussy.
Platypussy. A crocodile. What is it?
Anybody ever seen
What?
a crocagator?
My son blasted me, promised not to get involved anymore. Yeah, I can imagine that.
I ain't got no chance. I can't see a bloody thing. Hey, listen, I'm going to go
I
out.
think we're on our way to robot fucking talking because it's getting all crackly. So if I come out and come back in, it's because
I'm
of
going
that.
to come up and I'm going to do away with tablet on this because it's running through my China box. Yeah, I'm going to because I'm running through China box on my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's getting worse. It's getting worse, Joel. In a bit, I won't be able to hear what the fuck he's saying.
This Chinese crap, it's on a totally different thing, it's on its own thing, and it's miles better, right? So I'm going to come off of this, and I'll come back in on my phone. It'll be better. And then what I'll do is I'll come on my tablet, and then I'll be able to see chats coming up and that. You know what I mean? And then I can interact. She's doing me head and I can't. You know what I mean? I want to talk, man. I'll calm down. That's just getting. I'm a bit stressed out today, and that. It's been a bad day, actually, to be honest with you all. But I think I've just my fucking head gasket's gone basically, and I've just had an 8 ding dong out on the street with every fucker and that. Fucking pricks. I'll tell them, you fucking talk to me. We're supposed to be a community, but I've calmed it all down. We've agreed. So what we've agreed is once a month, all people on the street and that, we're going to have a meeting once a month with council. And we're going to discuss everything and say, hey, it's fucking pothole here. What's repairing? That what's sorted. Get this shit sorted out. Where's that spot for this? You know what I mean? Anyway, I'll be back.
Wow, I'm back, but I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, hello, Adam. If you can hear me, that is, of course. I've lost track where I was in the messages. No sound. I said so much as well. I know how it feels now. No, it is though. It is though, because when it used to happen to Bruce as well, you couldn't do anything but laugh. You couldn't help it, man. And then, like I said, I know how it feels now the other end, because I said so much, and then it's like, fuck, you didn't hear any of that. Well, I ain't gonna bother repeating myself, you know. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I know it's funny. Oh man. My lip reading. Oh man, I need to. I probably should go to the bottom, shouldn't I, to see if you can hear me. Just doing some gaming. Fuck for that, Dave. Cheers. All right, Burn. How you doing? Bad boy, Burn. Right. So we're back on track, guys. As soon as I get this bloody, as soon as I can get this bloody thing to. I'm just gonna have to leave it like that, I guess. Playing funny fuckers with me. Just won't move. Bernie Burn. Yeah, like I was saying, I just want to, in our lifetime, see some real positive stuff. Like a lot of people, I'm sick of seeing the crap in the skies. I'm sick of obviously noticing that the sun's seems to be going like an orangey red, and what the hell's behind that, literally. Um, negativity. You know, I want the UFO. I want the UFO to land on the grass. I want the other beings to come down and introduce themselves and share technologies with us. For all the crap to fall apart, the money wheel to fall apart, and all the crap that's going on in the world to fall apart, and all this technology that's been hidden from us to like start to come to light to everybody and start changing the world instantaneously, living how we should be living, learning who we really are and what our true, discovering ourselves, discovering our true potential, and moving on in the true right direction that's goddamn given right to do so instead of being so fucking covered up and suppressed. It's just depressing, man. You know, I'm grateful to be living in this apparent wonderful time to be living in, but I'm only 42 this August, and I'm honestly losing patience. I'm holding on, of course, but I'm losing patience, man. I know, Dave. Concentrate on. I know, yeah, being the best, but I'm trying. I must admit, I'm being pretty crap about it, but I am trying. I am trying. I just like to see some things going on in the world that's really gonna goddamn well make me smile. And just when the pandemic hit, and it looked like Trump was gonna kick some royal elite ass, and then it just fucking went tits up. I went totally in the other way. So like kicking the fucking balls out of us. And it's just been shit ever since, hasn't it, peeps? It doesn't seem to be getting any fucking better. All I know is I'm just a lot more enlightened on more stuff, and that's about it. That's all we have real control over. Yeah. Or if they're terraforming. Well, you know, when I was watching Bruce's stuff, you know, sorry to bring him up again and all that, man. You know, he's got, yeah, honestly, he has got some fantastic footage. But when I was watching his stuff, it had crossed my mind because of what with the chemtrails and all that getting lower and starting to glow. 7 is another person that has been saying the same things as me. He's been saying that you can see, you know what I'm saying? You can see that the clouds are starting to glow over night time, man. And it ain't no goddamn light pollution. I know where the cities are and the small community areas where there's light pollution. Given when the clouds are glowing over by the airport, it's going to be the airport, man. But I'm seeing clouds glowing in places where there's not even any bloody lights below it, right? And 7 proves that. 7 proves that. So I'm not just fucking imagining shit, man. These clouds are fucking glowing, man. Glowing, man. And I've seen them come low, and they're just, I don't know what the hell's in them or how it's happening, but they're just glowing and they shouldn't be glowing. It's just crazy shit, man. And it just made me think when I was watching some of Bruce's stuff. Do you think maybe some of these mists and hazes is what they're slowly trying to terraform and introduce onto our planet? It did make me wonder. Did make me wonder much. Then all the UFOs are the cabals, globalists, control of. I'm mostly afraid of this zombie virus they're talking about. Yeah, they're starting to talk about that again then, because that's one of the reasons why I did that little tiny zombie fucking tune. And if anybody here knows what I'm on about, because that started to become a thing. Do you remember that video that came out where there was that secret sort of organization or like team or something that were actually fucking doing a training thing? If you remember what I'm talking about, they were doing a training thing for fucking combating this zombie virus if it ever got out of hand and all that shit. Yeah, and then they were turning around in the next breath going, oh, it's all right, it was just a made up fucking thing and all that, man. Do you remember that? zombie virus, man. I believe that stuff's real. You know, I reckon they've got some. I reckon they've got something in the pipe work. Gross, man. Yeah. Learn from the negative. Remind me, Pete, and I'll show some glowing orange clouds in the middle of nowhere from a few years back. Some glowing orange clouds. Do you remember just before the pandemic where people were showing these videos of the night sky, and there'd be a patch of cloud and it'll just, sometimes it would be glowing orange, like an orangey red. It would be just like, woo, woo. And some of them you'd get like a neon blue. Woo. What the hell is that all about? And these satellite images of certain countries where there's dense forest, and you can see like these, you're looking down on the canopy, and in certain gaps in the canopy you can see, I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, you can see these long blue things down in the trees. It's like these glowing blue things in the trees. Does anybody know what I'm on about there? I remember that. What's that all about as well? You can blatantly see. I think Mr. MBB333 was one of the first people going back a few years now that they were showing videos like that, and it's just stuck with me. What was them blue things in the trees? And also I saw some on that a lot of that glowing red and blue patches in the sky stuff. What's his name? Tyler from I should know what the bloody hell it is because I've got some of his fucking garb, apparel. Secure Team 10. He was showing a lot of that glowing sky stuff, so I totally know. You got some footage like that in Dave? Yeah, I gotta see that. I gotta see that. I've always looked up the sky to see if I can see some colours like that. I've not really seen anything like that. I tell you what, one of the things that I saw that I've never really discussed too often, but you've just brought it up to. I remember one summer, I think it was 2018, 2019, somewhere around about there. I remember looking out that window in the middle of the day, nice clear blue sky, and no word of a lie, I saw a like a crescent moon shape, and it was white, and it was going through the sky like that. At first, when I first locked eyes on it, I instantaneously thought, oh, the moon's out. But then straight after that, I'm noticing that it's moving. And I'm like, that ain't the fucking moon. And I checked reference with any clouds to see which way the clouds were moving. And there weren't much cloudage about. And what cloudage was about was more or less standing still. And this thing was pushing forwards towards the east. And I was like, what the hell is that? And then I noticed there was another one that was starting to materialize next to it. They were moving. They were moving like that next to each other. This one, the first one that I saw, was full on. You could see it. God knows how high it was in the sky, but it looked like it was really fucking high. But it was about the same sort of size of what you would expect to see if the crescent moon was out. That kind of size, maybe a tiny bit smaller. And it was moving across the sky like that. And as I'm watching it in disbelief, I didn't have a camera at the time. I didn't have my P1000 at the time. This other one started to materialise next to it. And I just stopped there in amazement, rubbing my eyes, going, am I seeing shit here? And there they went. And then they carried on, and they went behind this block. I sort of could see one of them, kind of, the one side of the one of them, and the other one just disappeared through the corner of this block. And I watched as they disappeared and then went behind a cloud. I would have loved to have got that on camera. That was freaking amazing. I don't know if anybody's seen these UFOs that look like boomerangs that spin like that in space. There's a few videos about similar to that, but more rounded, like a moon shape. It was like rounded like a moon shape, but instead of being like a perfect like semicircle, there was some kind of straightness to it, and then it sort of bended on the sides. And there was a vapor coming off the whole length of the ship. There was this vapor coming off it as they was dragging through the sky, like combs in the sky, and they was giving off this drag vapor as they're going along, like they were burning, as they were going through the sky. It was interesting to see. The trail that they was leaving wasn't staying in the air or anything like that. You could see there was like a something coming off them, and it was dragging off them, but it wasn't. It was dispersing quite quickly as they went along in the sky. Whatever the goddamn hell they were, I do not know. Haven't seen anything like it since. Seen some things on people's videos over the last few years, very similar to it, but I've never really discussed that one before with anyone. That's just triggered a memory off that as. Because it was around about the time that these orange cloud videos that were being seen, it brought back a memory that has, Dave. Yeah, never really discussed that one with anyone. In the middle of nowhere from a few years back. What's Marge say? Glowing clouds are natural oscillant clouds. These clouds are 50 miles high. Yeah. Peter, that plane. Oh, Adam's got something for them planes. Peter, that plane you saw circling was a drug plane, i.e. police. They look for weed grows. So no doubt, yeah. Let me guess, they've got infrared tech and that heat-seeking tech on them, right? That must have been what them things were hanging underneath the fuselage. That plane you saw circling was a drug plane, i.e. police. They look for weed grows. They have infrared tech on board. Yeah, thought as much. Probably heat-seeking stuff as well. You know, when you can see all that yellow, green, and red and blue. When something's cold, it's blue, and then the hot stuff shows up really red and all that. Yeah, no doubt. Orange clouds are low frequency wavelengths. Pete, bruv, drop me a link. I've got internet sorted, dude. Oh, yeah, hold on, Joel. Are you ready for another dose of Jolie? Here we go, peeps. Loads. And the aluminium chems Marge with the manipulation of harp. Yeah. Burns off to bed. Good night, mate. Thanks for coming on. I'm sure he's probably snoring by now. Sweet dreams, Burn. Rest well. Drop a link, dude. Night, Burn. Prime. G'day, guys. Justin Brunch. Oh my days. Justin as in Justin. Justin as in Australian Justin. Good day, mate. Oh my God. Justin, are you still here, Justin? Good to see you, bud. Sorry not being on much, getting ready to move into our new home. Disclosure is coming, peeps. Easy, Adam, bruv. Oh man, I remember when it was me, Joel, Justin, and Bruce. Feels weird now. After that, and now getting to talk to Justin again. Dave's Waffle, easy, bruv. Hi there, Margaret. There's my link for what's it? Hi, Joel. So he should be there now. There he is. So let's get Joel back on. And here he is. How do you, mate? Check 1, 2. Yeah, can you hear me?
Do you know what I needed? Kicking right room. I've kicked it up and down room like a Donny Rover playing. I've just scored two goals and that. And I took a penalty shot and it's working. Yeah.
Are we back in the Enterprise, Joel?
Yeah, I mean Enterprise, mate. Look, whoosh, beam me up, Scotty.
Do I need to get on the bridge? Do I?
Yeah, come on. We're off. Take us out.
You know, I'm sorry, but I was really, I still am now, man. But when I was little, I used to watch, Jean-Luc on Star Trek. You know, when someone used to call his office and it used to go, and he used to go, come. I used to crack up every time. I'd be sitting on the floor on the carpet like that, watching the TV, staring into the carpet with my family behind me. And then and I was like sniggering, man. I used to love watching Star Trek, man.
Star Trek film, as Spock goes in and fucking puts hand in reactor and it dies and fucking like a big thing and that. Which one's that now? Is it Star Trek 3 or something like that? I'm more Star Wars, but I like my Star Trek. I like loads of things, alien films. I love my alien films.
Matt, you just reminded me of randomly of that episode where Data gets the emotion chip.
Yeah, man, that's a mad episode. That I know what you're about.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you know what I'm on about? Spock goes into the thing and Jim says, well, no, and he fucking puts his hand in, fucking reactor, and all lights going out.
Yeah.
My mate Ben and that. I was sat down, chilled out his house one day and that. And we're watching it. And I goes, here, look, Ben. And I goes, because I'm like, oh, Star Wars. I go, no, Star Trek. I went, it's crap. And if you watch it, I'm telling you, right, take notice, right? If you ever watch it, watch back, right, and take notice that bit. You know that tube reactor he puts in, it fucking wobbles about. It's not even fastened to the floor. And I goes to him and that. He goes, will you fucking shut up? You just ruined my fucking childhood there and that. And they were laughing and and there comes up to Glastonbury and Spock the pre-mate fucking missile. Genesis like that. We used to have some mad times that. He was talking about a pump campsite with challies and that.
Commander Wolf, it looks like a funny.
Yeah, Dave Waffle, mate. I'll have to subscribe. I'll subscribe. I'll 7. Dave, Super Dave. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? We're fans of that. If it weren't for our people and that, we won't let you all and that. You're all good people and that. Buzzing, Dave. Waff. I like you. You're funny guy, man. Me and Ash were fucking giggling this fucking box off it.
He is.
We're fucking laughing. I was watching some. I didn't see Sundays. I think you put some a clip or something, didn't you, Pete? That must have been Sunday. So I've been watching me and Ash today. Hey, yeah.
Cheers. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Here's all.
I was going to say, is he coming on? But he's gaming, isn't he? He's busy doing his gaming thing. I was just going to say, do you fancy coming on for a bit, Ad? I don't.
Send on, pal. Get your send on,
You
Ad.
don't have to. Surely carry on.
Come on, Ad. Get your send on, pal. Come on, bruv. You want computer late? Get your send on here.
But
Let's
no,
have a
I
ball.
appreciate that, Ad.
Happily, I've sorted now. Okay, it's because I'm getting stressed out with that thing and that internet doing me head in. I've ended up having to unplug all internet, everything, my Wi-Fi box thing and that, whatever you call them, router things, whatever there. I've unplugged it all. It was fucking red out. I've let it cool down, plugged it all back in, and turned all my tablet off, turned the phone off, turned everything off, and I put it all back, let it all cool down. And it seems up to press. It seems to be like running like a dream or like a Rolls-Royce Merlin, a Spitfire. A 12-cylinder Symphony, best sounding engine ever, that Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. Most aeroplanes are all Rolls-Royce engines, eh?
Yeah.
Made in Derby near aren't the big factory Rolls-Royce. It's in Derbyshire, Derby. That road from Arad. Up way Alton Towers and that. We've got fair things, roller coasters and that. Yeah, I went Alton Towers a few years back there. I bet my old daughter. What they call Pinball Wizard, right? I went on Oblivion where it goes down that thing, fucking 200-foot drop, and it goes down that thing, and I fucking shit my pants, mate. And but worse were this fucking thing called Pinball Wizard, and you know waltzers that spin round and go round and round and that, fair rides, and we call waltzers, don't they? Imagine a roller coaster with a waltzer stuck on it, so it's going along down all things and that, and it's spinning round at the same time and that. It broke down 3 times while we were queuing for it, and I goes, "Are you sure you really want to go on?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I watched it, and you could see it fucking, track thing, all high beach. You could see him swaying about like that. I thought, it's broke down 3 times. It don't look right fucking safe, this gun. I'll tell you, I went on that. That was the scariest fucking thing I've ever been on. I'll never go on the cunt again. I prefer it personally. I like teacups.
What is it called now? Is it Shockwave? No, is it Shockwave? What's that? Oblivion. It's
a 200-foot drop, right? It goes up and it just goes fucking straight down vertical, 100 foot, and then into another 100-foot tube, and you go underground. It goes, and it fucking comes out. I tell you, I'm like, ah!
Is that drop 200 feet?
Like, what is it?
That drop is 200 bloody feet from the top down. That's 200 feet. Fuck.
Ground and then underground like this tube thing, and then it comes out. It's 200 foot.
No, yeah.
It sounded like fucking Chris Tucker out of
feet.
Jumping or
something. These blocks are like 120 odd feet high. So twice that.
It's like 2 of your tower blocks, Pete.
Jeez. Hold on.
It's good job I took some extra underwear. I shit myself. I just don't feel safe on them and that because I've seen a lot of nasty things on them. Fucking what's Final Destination? That's that film Final Destination. You've seen that with a roller coaster. I'm not fucking going on one of them again. You know, Phil, have you seen it? Final Destination, them films.
Yeah, the roller coaster one as well.
So it happens, but they can't avoid it. There's a fucking piece of glass.
The roller coaster bit was quite grim, actually.
Yeah, well, that's what's made me go. I'm not going on one again. Another bloody thing with Alton Towers is, right? I don't know if you've ever been. All bins and that, because it cans of pop. There's swarms of wasps all over them and that. You're getting chased with wasps all the time and that. It's horrible, mate. It's horrible. Horrible. It's expensive to get tortured and scared to death, like. Best thing at Alton Towers is, right, they call it Hex. I don't know if you've heard of it. And it used to be an old castle thing, didn't it, Alton Towers?
Yeah.
And you go in it, there's this store, and you go see this thing, and it's like room spins upside down, and that this tree pops out.
Yeah.
Tale of is this bloke who were rich and that, and this old woman in thing and that, and she was a witch. And she asked him some money, and he told her to fuck off, basically. So she put a spell on him and said, every time a branch falls off this tree, I remember it, family all dying, so we got loads of chains and tied up branches up so they don't fall off because people were dying and that. Eventually dying. It's freaky, mate, isn't it?
You can see all the floor inside while the picture's talking to you, and you can see all the floor rocking and growing.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah. That I like that. I went on that twice, man. I like that. I like going on that.
Story that goes with it, innit?
Yeah, we took the piss out of the wardens that let you go in and all that. The ones that are dressed up in them brown suits. And one of them took. We was going Ghostbusters while we were in the queue, and one of them took the comment seriously and started scowling at us, man. Didn't like it one bit.
As well, you can go walking around Alton Tower Castle thing, and people get dressed up as zombies or shit like that or whatever, and they fucking chase you around. It's like being chased by aliens, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. You're walking around and going, boom, papa. It's like, ah! You fucking shit, and it's good, like. It's good. That was my highlight with that. I fucking, because it's story that goes with it, you know, background where it says that witch had like put a thing on and all every time a branch falls off a family, and I'm like, fucking hell, is this real or what? And as you're walking through as well, Pete, you know, like how they have stone statues or something in church things. And they've got like sheets tied on them with fucking ropes around it. It's fucking proper spooky as fuck, mate. It's fucking good, that. I like that.
I remember the bit where you sit in that. Is it like a?
See that thing, and you go in and sit
like
on
that
it.
church bit, isn't there? And you sit in it, and it starts going upside down, and you can see all the coffins underneath the seats and that.
Yeah. It's freaky, that, isn't it? That is proper freaky.
And you just hear a voice go, "I told you there is no escape." I remember that bit.
Yeah, it's good.
Remember that when I was younger.
Yeah, and you want your fucking pants scared and got your son in there, you'll love it. It's not for faint-hearted.
No, I keep saying to Kelly that we need to go to a theme park, man.
Come on, brother, what?
So again, what?
Is that coming on or what?
I think he's too busy gaming, mate.
Yeah, I can put pause and have a go at it. No pain, no gain.
Yeah, man. I'm actually loving it. I'm loving it because I blasted them for like only for half an hour, man, and I couldn't believe how much after about a 10-minute rest when I locked it off. It mushed up my arms, but then when my muscle memory started coming back and they had time to rest and redress themselves, I looked at my arms and they were swollen up, man, and now they're all tense, man. They're all tense, and
so I love that, Jim, mate.
Really fucking swell up again, man.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
I went out for a jog earlier on this morning, and I took kids to school, and I did 4 miles. I did a 4 mile steady jog, and that. Not bad for 48-year-old, is it?
No, not at all.
I could do 10. I would tell them I got to go too far because my Julie needed me, so I school down beach and back. Because kids they went to call it Spa Theatre because they've done like they've had to walk from school up here. It's about a couple of miles or so they've had to walk and that. Because come back, collapse up, my legs, like, yeah, get a fucking eyebrow thing down here. You know what I mean? All right, and that. Because just before you come on, I'd not long since come back because we've been out for a mooch, me and kids and that. Then we had to look on field over there because there's a deer that knocks about. They call it a neater and that. And you shout it, comes over to you and that. It's mad as fuck, mate. It's proper tame as fuck. It's wild, right? You go in and get a couple of 10, well, not even that, 10 seconds or something. And she just comes and that, and comes up to her and you know that. I was a little sniffy and that, and he runs off and that. You know, and just put that via that way. I was a little munching way back. In fact, munching that, I'm going to nip it house in a bit. So if I disappear, I won't be long because I'll leave it running and that. I'm just going to shoot it out and get my nibbles because I've got some liver wrapped in bacon left and that, and I'm nibbling on that because that's your fucking super fuel and that.
Ah, shit.
Eat shitloads of meat, me, like. Eat shitloads of meat. I fucking plough through some meat a day and that, man. You've got to balance your diet out. But I like nibble and that, like, say, like a chunk, like a chunk of meat about that big. I'll eat that and that'll do me for like half a day or something and that. It's like if I go out on my fucking mission and that up Skinwalker Woods,
Fuck that.
I'll make a little Scooby bag up and that with some little bits of meat and things in and that and stuff with energy in and that, like biscuits and that. And I take some sea salt with me and some olive oil and that, and a bit of apple cider vinegar, and I'll fucking, and it just fucking keeps you going, mate. Because salt, see, Himalayan salt, that's what I have, Himalayan salts. Pink Himalayan salt. Nice, it's got like a peppery, spicy bit to it. But what salt does, not any salt, you got to have proper, don't buy cheap shit, you want. Splash out on a few extra quid, mate, and get proper fucking shit. Because these pooper markets, all this crap they're selling there, by the time it fucking processing it goes on shelf and that, there's no fucking nutrients in it. Might fill you up, but it ain't doing no good. But that's all part of my plan, and God knows what the fucking putting in it. It ain't grown in good shit. And even our kids, right? My kids are like 10, about 10.5 years old now. And there's all these bottles of water all stacked upon thing and that, so I'm going to report it, I think. I know it sounds rotten, but I'm going to put my fucking foot down because I'm fucking being reported for fucking opening my mouth, so I'm going to open my mouth and get done for something, right? But get away with it and get the cunts done, right? But they went, Daddy, you know, the bottles of water there, right? Yeah. It's got green stuff and things floating about in it. I went, well, don't let Mummy buy any. I says, if you drink that, you'll have really bad shit. You know what I mean? And it's all news about it. It's sat there, probably been dead about 20 years. I mean, it's fucked. It's dead water, isn't it? It's fucked. It's like shite. I don't drink water. I drink fucking beer, me, man. I don't know what last time I drank water. About 10 years ago, last time I drank water. I brushed my teeth with whiskey. So it sterilises it with alcohol, innit? You know what I mean? So I've been open now. It's fucking water. That's why I'm fucking root canal treatment. I was doing my fucking head in my tooth, right? So I fucking about it, and eventually I must have fucked it up that much. I told you a bit. I bit into my burger. I'm chomping away, and as I chomped away, my fucking tooth fell out and dropped on me. I'm like, oh fucking hell! I tell you what, I feel $1 million since that's come out. I'm getting headaches, fucking sinus infections all the time. It's driving me fucking mad, mate. Fucking horrible.
Yeah, gold tough or something.
I feel $1 million since that come out.
So you think that would fucking affect my back, man? But it's only when I sit on my lowest.
My line's gone off. I'm going to have to go out again
for a long period of time and then stand up or suddenly turn that it's hurting my back. Well, I was able to do them weights yesterday as well. We've had back standing up. And
I ain't got no weight in that. I don't bother with gym, right? There's everything you need in that. I stack bricks and breeze blocks up. I get a fucking concrete breeze block and they're fucking heavy. I just pick it with one hand and that and just fucking, you know what I mean? And that, and in kitchen, my stool that I sit on, it's no pub stool and it's fucking heavy. And I get it with one arm and that and just fucking up deltoids with it and that. Press ups, sit ups, fucking everything. I get my Bergen on, right? My army Bergen, and I've got videos and that. I'll have to send you one on Messenger, Pete, right? I put babbies in fucking my Bergen and that, and I go fucking jogging with my Bergen and that, like fucking Yoda, you know, like Luke Skywalker with Yoda on his back. I do that with kids, me, man. I carry both of them back on my one on one side of my shoulder, other sometimes. You know what I mean? Fucking no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Pain's weakness leaving body. I've got to tell you, standing head is, I fucking do this.
I like the
Fucking
sound of that. Pain is weakness leaving the body.
yeah, it is. Because your head's telling you, oh, I can't do it. You say, I fucking can do it. I can do it. I will do it. I don't try. It's
That's
either I
enough
do it
to
or not.
fucking
Me.
perceive it.
I don't try. That's what people say. Well, I'll try. I go, no, you don't fucking try. You either do it or I don't even fucking bother. You know what I mean? You go in with that thing, oh, well, I might do it. I don't know if I'll try. You're not going to do it because it's already negative. You know what I mean? You haven't got it. You got to get it in your head that you're going to do it. You do it. If you fail, don't get upset about it. Learn from it, right? Because failure is how you learn. You know what I mean? Hard way, innit? Try again, do it again until you get it. You know what I mean? So I believe. And you know,
No, I'm
I
fully
just
with you on that.
even when I go down the beach, I'll find rocks and that, and I chuck them in my bag and that. I'll load myself with extra weight, and I carry them in my hand when I'm walking. And like, yeah, you know, with dumbbells now, I'll keep doing it as I'm walking. I'll be doing like, you know, reps with dumbbells and that. But you don't even have to do weights and that. I need to do a video for you, Pete, and that, and for all and that. And just some simple exercises, what a regimental thing that I've done all my life, and that with army and everything. You don't need no weights. All you need is just in house or get outside and just do it. You know what I mean? And thing is, you know, when you tend to set up and hold that position and that, and twist and rotate yourself, you do more you tune yourself up more doing that than you actually do weightlifting or things. Because the thing with weightlifting and stuff like that, eventually over time, you wear your bones out, your joints and that, you know what I mean? So you end up with arthritis. So I tell you, one of our lasses met on Chaddy, and he went into bodybuilding, and he ended up going to, he saved up shitloads of money and went to America for this special operation because he'd done that much. It had compressed his spine and it was collapsing. So they had to I don't know what they did, but they did something to him. But he spent a lot, about 100 grand or something on this to get over there and get that done and that. He died though not long about. He was a fool because he had an arm intrusion, you see.
Mr. MBB 333 was really big and just looked out of place. I'm going to guess that's said. So Mr. MBB 333's just dropped another video, so I'll be watching.
It's good him, you know. It's good him.
Oh, he is.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
You know what you're on about zombie shit?
Yeah. Carry on about that. What Margaret was talking about as well.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubbles and that, but there ain't going to be no fucking dead rising up out of grave and that. The reality on it is when they were developing all this dreaming up pandemic bollocks.
Before you go on, Joe, do you know what I mean? But what I was talking about when I was saying that.
To it, I was listening to you.
Yeah.
Right. Well, zombies aren't going to start coming out of the ground, dead getting up and getting you. Know, it's not. Believe it. There's no dead people going to come up out of the grave and start biting you and turn into zombies, right? What it is with pandemics and things that they're doing. Basically, what they're saying is, and this is look, it's not BS. I can send you fucking proper thing.
Boy, you ugly as hell, goofy ass nigga, ugly ass nigga.
Redacted,
Oh,
Clayton
ugly
and
ass nigga.
Nicola.
Oh, you look goofy ass. You look like Eminem if you was a wannabe gangster, goofy ass nigga. Oh, freaky face of that nigga. You look like the motherfucker who wrote SpongeBob, Stephen Hillenberg, goofy ass nigga. Ugly face of that nigga. Oh, freaky face of that nigga. You look like Logic if you was a wannabe gangster. Like gangbang goofy ass nigga, freaky face of that nigga, ugly face of that nigga. Get your ugly ass on. You look like Jay-Z if he switched teams, goofy ass nigga. Oh, ugly ass nigga. Get your brownie face of that nigga. Freaky face of that nigga. Your nose look like an airplane about to go down, goofy ass nigga. You got your eyes look like the exact logo of the CBS logo. Oh, ugly ass nigga. I'm on his little nerdy ass, boy. What the fuck is you laughing at? Oh, Logic, if you was a wannabe gangster and got gang bang looking at on your goof ass, what the fuck you making that freaky ass face for? trying to kiss or some shit. Ugly ass nigga on your goof ass nigga. Look at your goddamn teeth. Them look like Reese Pieces. Ugly ass nigga on your little goof ass. What the fuck you laughing every time you smile? Them shit you look like boomerangs. Goof ass nigga. My ugly ass nigga. Your teeth about fucked up. Them shit look like actual dentures. Goof ass nigga, I'm on your ugly ass nigga. Every time your freak ass smile, that shit look like Reese's cups. Goof ass nigga, I'm on your ugly ass nigga. Get your Reese's puffs, Reese's puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Looking ass on, boy. Get your ugly ass on. You look like a full blown scale. Goof ass nigga. Ugly ass nigga. If I rate you on a goddamn scale, wait. You weigh 1,800 pounds. Oh, fat ass, goof ass nigga. I'm on your goof ass nigga. Oh, freak face head ass nigga. Marshmallow head ass nigga. Oh, ugly ass nigga. Oh, rocket face ass nigga. Freaky face head ass nigga. Your hair look like a whole entire yellow. Goof ass nigga. Matter of fact, scratch that. That shit
Man,
look like
take
a
a
goddamn
goddamn
hearing aid.
breath, man.
Nigga, what the fuck? Why you move your mouth like that? You move your mouth like. Goof ass nigga. That's how
I
you
can't,
sound when you stutter, goof
can't
ass
see how my mouth.
nigga.
How are you doing my mouth?
You look like a ugly ass grandpa, goof ass nigga. Look like a goddamn football quarterback, goof ass nigga. Ugly ass nigga. We can't goof ass nigga. Wait, grandpa
Should we
can't
get
say,
some box on there as well?
oh, you not a grandpa. Get your goof ass on. We can't. Ugly ass nigga. You look like Tupac if you switch. Goof ass. Nigga, look at that military ass shirt you was fucking wearing. Goof ass nigga. $1 chain, $1 no goof ass.
Vati, you're so
You sing to yourself when you broke up to someone. I bet you sing a back voice. I bet you sing a back heat voice. Fuck you. Tell me why.
Wow, I do not know, mate. I don't know, man, but that was fun. It's like, oh, that was funny. That was funny. I've never had a troll like that before, but that was entertaining. I genuinely gave him a chance, thinking it was going to be like serious and that, but I had my doubts. That was funny. That was. That was funny.
Chance in it. Fair
Man,
play.
trying to roll me down and everything, man, and I'm just laughing back in his face. Like, what
It's not going to start coming.
Man wants to come from the States, mate, to fucking gap me. It ain't gonna happen, day.
It's to do with politics and that. What they're saying is basically what the zombie pandemic is influencing everybody to get here into that. But then when you're kissing and canoodling and connecting each other, like a zombie would attack you and eat your brain or something and infect you, or a vampire, right? That's basically what it is. That's a zombie pandemic. That's all it is, right? No bullshit. Don't worry, no dead person's going to come out of the grave. They've got no technology to resurrect them because the corpses are rotten anyway. You know what I mean? It's not like fucking Jason and Argonauts where fucking the thing and skeletons pop out and they start having a scrap and that, right? Fuck you, vampire. Believe that about zombie shit, then fuck me, you know what I mean? You'll believe out.
I can't get over some bloody
It's a zombie effect on people. Like, if somebody gets contaminated, you go kiss your missus, or this, that, other, or you shake so-and-so's hand, right? And they get it. That's basically all it is. That's zombie pandemic. Sorry to burst all your bubble. That's fucking reality, right? That's fucking reality. Remember, I've got friends that work for MI5 and MI6, so I do get to find out quite a lot of
I couldn't seem to get my thing to go back over to my missus.
But fine with it, them, Pete, I'll say.
Say again, what?
What was that? A pirate hacking the station or something?
Yeah, like I noticed at the bottom, yeah, in my sorry, that was me again. I noticed anyway in my guests, like it says it again now, but they're not there. It said in my guests it had a red one, and I honest to God thought it might be Adam, right? So I clicked on it just to see, and when I saw that it was completely somebody else's name, I was like, "Do I let this person in or not?" And I thought, "Well, yeah, might as well see the how they are." And
It was entertaining, Pete, though.
at first, I thought the guy didn't know for the first like 30 seconds there or so that he didn't know that I'd let him on, and he was just whopping his shit to someone. But he was genuinely just constantly talking about crap, and he was basically trying to run me down and everything, take the piss. And I was just like, I just listened to what he had to say. I couldn't even understand half of what he was saying anyway. Man must be
Troll.
on meth or something, man, because it was just like, I was like, what? What?
Yeah.
Funny, man. Funny. You're a
Just
joker, mate. You're a fucking joker.
had a fucking heart attack, mate. Trolls. No, I found that quite interesting, actually.
No, I wasn't saying it, man. It's going to spice this live stream up for sure.
So I fucking looked same to you. I see, said, you know what I mean? What the fuck you were saying, I don't know.
That was funny, man.
£800 something like that. I think that's the only thing I fucking understand what he fucking said. Yeah, look. Oh, I'm getting told off, Pete. I'm getting told off. I might have to move back in house and that.
Do not know, mate.
Julie's just given me a bollocking. Sorry, Julie. Jules just said, freaky. Freaky. Fucking hilarious. That was funniest shit I've seen all day.
Yeah, man. That was funny, man.
I'm having a laugh, mate. I love it. I love it. I have to laugh. That's why I make jokes out of everything, because if not, I get mad. I don't like getting mad because it upsets me, and then I feel poorly after that. I feel, you know what I mean? It drains me. I like laughing because
it was Jabba.
Robin Williams, comedian and that, an actor. He did a film called Patch Adams. I don't know if you've ever seen it, right? And I tell you what, right? Check it out because it's a right film, right? It's happy and it's sad, and the storyline to it is absolutely brilliant. And what it basically what it is, I'll not ruin complete thing and that, spoil it all. So I recommend check it out, right? And what it is something happens. His wife ends up with an accident. His wife dies, and he fucking goes around Ben. So he sections his son. But while he's been sectioned, he makes ill and that. And what he finds out is he can cure them by making them laugh. So then he ends up, what is it? He ends up pretending to be a doctor. He robs all doctor thing and that. And they catch him out and that. But he gets away with it and that. And there's little kids and that, and they've got leukemia and they're dying, and this old bloke. And he goes in and spends time with them and like fulfills the fantasies. Like old dude, he used to be a safari hunter, so he reenacts it for them and that, and he makes them laugh and that, and it helps them and it cures them and that's through laughter, because when you laugh and that, it releases endorphins and that from the pineal gland, and it can cure a lot of things and that, depression and cancers and stuff like that. Check it out, Patch Adams. You know what I mean? It's a great film. You know what I'm on about? Robin Williams, comedian.
Yeah.
Not Robin Williams, the singer. Robert, you know what I'm on about.
I know who you're on about.
And all that. Because he did his son in, didn't he? And that, it was suicidal. He killed his son, didn't he? And that, but a fucking funny guy in that. And it's one of the best films I've ever seen him doing that. It's really, really sad but happy in that. But this way, it takes a lot to make me cry, right? But I laughed and giggle, and I fucking cry my box off through it, right? And I could watch it over and over again. It's called Patch Adams. Check it out.
Yeah, I know all about Patch Adams, yeah.
It's really, really good and that. It's touching, you know what I mean? With kids and that dying of cancer and with leukemia and things like that, and there's old people in it and that. But he impersonates a doctor and that, and he gets caught out, and they're going to do him and that. And they all still, no, and that. So then they lay him off and that, and they learn that by making people laugh, it helps them, like, healing through the illnesses, like, because the terminal ill at the end of the day, they're dying, they're waiting to die, basically, they're on the deathbed. And he helps them and that. It's a fucking great film, mate. I guarantee it. It's a great film. Check it out, yeah. Lots of tissues, though, because you're going to need them. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to grab my shit. I'm just going to move out at Millennium. Come on, Chewy. I've had a bollocking, I'm too loud, apparently. I don't know.
I think I'm going to get off anyway, guys, because I need to get to bed. Because I honestly don't know whether I'm going to go into work or not. I'm hoping to. It all depends on how my back is tomorrow. I'm still trying to get hold of the bloody doctor to try and see if I can get an appointment, to try and see if they can give me anything stronger for my
You've got a chance of getting. See, I went phone to doctors this morning. I've been to chemist twice because Joe's not been very well the last few days and that. You know, since we've had our Dougie,
it's tempting to go.
Dougie and that come negative anyway. How come I'm red? Why am I red?
I don't know.
How dare you?
The devil.
Shut up, you stupid woman.
The red devil.
How dare
Smile.
Ah.
Don't crack your face.
Here's Johnny. Here, look, take over a minute, you miserable bugger. I need to get the rest of my crap out. I'm trying to find whiskey. What fucking whiskey? You always talk whiskey. What? Me shot whiskey, me, man.
Thank you, Marge. Oh, by the way, Marge, thanks for letting me know, and anybody else. Well, you know, when it went silent earlier, really appreciate that.
Well, you'll take a 2 minutes while I get the rest of my stuff out, Millennium Falcon.
Thanks, Adam.
Speak, Peter, while you can.
Yeah.
Speak, Peter, while you can.
What's going on with the redness then?
Looks like I've got no red lights in my house.
Anyway, everyone, thanks for all of you for coming on. 7 people still, well. Yeah, Dave, Hoax, Marge, Adam, Joel, yourself, Julie, if you can still hear me. Everyone, if I've missed names and all that. Little Wing, man, fucking 7. Oh, man. Yeah, thanks for all coming on. I'm going to get myself to bed now. All right. So I'll probably see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
I know, that were hilarious. What the hell? What was that?
No.
Pretty
Might have them on again, you know. Might have them on again just for.
Let me giggle. I've got face ache actually.
You know, just to let y'all know, any others that are like that think they can fucking get some rile out of me and that for doing stuff like that. It's honestly, it's gonna go the other way for you. Because that's fucking straight ass funny, man. Yeah, so yeah.
Dude. And I'm looking at my comments now and that because I couldn't really see much in there. I've got my glasses out. Where have I? Oh, fucking hell, I've lost my glasses. I just had them on a minute. They're on top of my head. I've lost them again now. Bloody hell. I've left them in van, haven't I? Yeah, that was.
Honestly, what did that person honestly think I was going to do? Who is this? This is an outrage. I can't believe this. Get off there. No, you're taking a piss out of my team. I mean, seriously, come on, man.
Jesus.
Sure, he mentioned them peed up Reese bars.
I've had that £800 or something. This. It was like you were repeating his sentence or something and that. And I'm like, what the fuck is he
Honestly,
saying?
that guy must be on drugs or something, man. I don't know. He's like,
God, he chat. I've a clue what he was saying. Let me repeat now.
So let me know. I thought I paid £800 for a Reese bar.
You know what I said?
That's mad.
Wow.
Like I said, nobody Reese's.
It was like it'd been hacked or something, innit? Fucking pirate station and Ultra. That was the craziest, funniest thing I've seen all day, and it that fucking mad. It's humouring me that. It's actually cheered me up. It's tickling me that.
I thought Peter got it.
So I bit to you all day. I'm a bit rah today, and that. It's because I'm a bit upset.
You know what? I'm gonna ask off Garu, man. I'm gonna fucking lie in my bed and I'm gonna skip to that bit. I gotta watch it again, man. I'm gonna be watching that over and over again, man. The joke.
I'm sure I had a peanut Reese
What
bar.
you want to do, right? Get a sample on it, Pete, and make a record.
You read my mind. You read my mind, my friend. You read my mind.
Don't say
Man's gonna be on a tune soon.
It sounded weird as fuck, didn't it? I thought,
yeah.
Where the fuck did you come from? Like,
well, I played a game and took my hamburger. Oh my god. Man's gonna get auto-tuned off it, man.
Massively, that's made me fucking buzz. That's cheered me mate up. So I'm fucking pretty down on that today. Now I'm buzzing. So I want a whiskey. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking it. Get it back on. Get him back again. Mate, nah, fucking randomly fucking crazy that like.
was man.
You got to get him to Bruce's or saying it. Might get his
some drum beats back and that bit of music.
You need to make get it sample, Pete. There,
Get a rap going there.
Be a number one that. God knows what a bloody saying that.
No, I was just gonna say to you, when I go back, I need to listen to what he's trying to fucking say, man, because I couldn't understand what he's saying. He said
he kept like repeating the same.
Reese's, I'm sure he's eating.
Did he say something about his mouth flap? It was mouth flapping or something.
Yeah. Like, he wouldn't shut up, man. It was constantly, the crap was flowing out. The verbal diarrhea was just flowing out of his mouth, man. I was like, no, man, take a fucking breath, man.
I know.
He was talking faster than Joel.
It was funny though. You got to admit that was funny. That wasn't it?
Funny. Like, mate, I'd let that guy come on again just to listen to this shit, man. That was funny shit, man. Anyway, good night, everyone. I got to get to bed, Joel. All right. Thanks for coming on, mate. Thanks. See you later, Julie. See you later,
everybody. I'll see you all soon. Be safe. After you, St. Pete.
Good night, man.
Yeah.
Bye. See you.
Yeah. See you, Margaret.